I've noticed that there's a pretty popular life advice sort of meme. I don't know what you want to call it. Trend telling people not to follow their passions, and I guess that's a fine, um, you know, thing to do. Well, it's not fine. It's maybe it's true. It's honest, I guess, and that's really coveted right now. That you'll be really brutally honest to people about their lives, and so the number one career advice that we could give you right now is that you should never follow your passion. And I mean, yeah, I guess it's honest because jobs are kind of getting more and more terrible, and you know, employers are getting more and more demanding, and work is just getting terrible. And I guess that's true, and I'm willing to understand why people start saying that and start celebrating it. But I think, for me at least, it goes much deeper than that. It's not. I think, you know, I'm one of those people that did follow their passion, and it went terribly wrong, and I'm in a terrible position, and I'm gravely unhappy. But for me, I think it's even deeper than following your passion. It's that I don't like work, or I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble if this ever gets attention. It probably won't get attention because nothing else I do gets attention. But it's not even. I don't like the people at jobs at work. Like, so you come and you say, okay, you don't follow your passion, and it's like, that's honest, that's truth. But you know, I've decided to, like, run away from that, or get away from that, or try to get away from that, because I don't like you. I don't like. You know, I would rather, you know, die on the streets than, you know, listen to you say that to other people. It's like, that's how deep it goes. And I guess it's, I'm in a bad place, or I have a bad attitude, or, you know, there's not much I can do about it other than, you know, hope or dream that somehow my ship will come along. And that probably seems very silly to a lot of people, that it's naive, but it's not even my passion. It's, I don't want to participate in what is called normal, or you know, you know, polite society or something, or like. But of course, I have in a very limited, unhappy way. I work. I have a job. I'm a miserable contract web developer, and it's like, that was a step up from what I've had before. I've done, you know, warehouse work, and worked in a shitty gas station, and I have an education, and I know, you know, a lot of people hate other people with arts and college degrees, and they think, oh, you should just work hard, and I guess it's all fair, but what it doesn't take into account is sort of my existence. It's like, it takes into account your existence, like what you want, but it doesn't take into account sort of what I want, and that's probably too I don't know, vague, or I don't want to say, like, oh, it's abstract, or it's really intelligent. What I'm saying, it's just a little bit too vague, or hard to understand, for most people to understand what I'm trying to say. Is that, like, I don't want to participate in what you think is the right way to live. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to hear you say, don't follow your passion. I don't want to hear anything about careers or getting a better lot. I don't think capitalism is benefiting anyone. That's sort of like, it's not even that I want to do something else outside of it. I don't believe in what I'm sort of being asked to participate in. And so I feel like a hostage. And so, that translates in a very polite way into follow your passion. Like, that's what I'll say to other people, that follow your passion. And what I'm politely saying is try to get away from the assholes that populate office spaces and construction sites as much as possible, because they're terrible. And okay, fine, you're gonna be mad and you're gonna give me the thumbs down if anyone ever watches this. I'm trying to see if I can say anything or do anything to even get attention at this point, but really listen to what you're saying. I don't even care. Well, listen to what you're saying. You're saying, okay, there are people that are dissatisfied with the system that they exist in, and they have to, be obedient to them. And then I'm also going to say this crap that about how the way they exist is wrong and how they think about the world is wrong. It's like, I don't know. It's like of course they then have dreams to get away from you. It's like I guess what I'm trying to say is, look and think about it. You're alive. You're a living human being, and it's like you only get a single chance to be alive. And for you, okay, maybe working at a job, a construction job, or being an office worker is great. But you need to be really careful, and I don't think anyone is ever going to be really careful, but you should be really careful about what you say to other human beings about how they live their life. Maybe it's time to just think about how you can be polite. Because I think a lot of people, when they're saying, follow your dreams or follow your passions, they're trying to say in a polite way, get the hell away from people that work in offices and construction sites. And you're going to be quite defensive when you hear this, because what you want to hear is that you want someone like Mike Rowe who will say, "Oh, just abandon what you believe in, abandon what you care about, and just be obedient. Be obedient to whatever you're told to be obedient to, no matter how terrible it gets. Be obedient." And that's what you want to hear. And it's like anything other than that, anything else other than that, you're going to act like a huge child and throw a temper tantrum and say, "How dare you?" And it's like, and everyone is being polite. Everyone is trying to politely get away from you because you'll throw a hissy fit and a tantrum. And because we're all networked now, you'll find other people's their contact info, and you'll try to ruin them for disagreeing with you. And that's what I think of when I think of people who say don't follow your passion. I think of the worst possible human being. And maybe you win because it's true and you've amassed enough cynical assholes to your terrible defeated side. Maybe there's enough people now that are disillusioned enough that that's all they think about, and that they should never follow their passions. But if you had any humanity in you, and any sort of empathy, and I don't think you do, you would shut your mouth around other people about giving advice like that, because it's just the worst thing to hear. If you hate being around your coworkers, that not only do you have to go to a crappy job that you don't like and be around people that you don't like, but then you have to hear the philosophy, the broken, miserable, defeatist philosophy that you should stop dreaming because that is wrong. You should stop hoping for something other than this, and you should just be obedient to your stupid corporate shithole job. that was my attempt at being as miserable as possible, and I'm sorry if it did offend you. I'm just I'm trying something out. I'm just a guy who has a microphone and an internet connection, and I'm trying different things out, and I don't actually think you're terrible. Well, I think there's a certain kind of people. They're assholes. They're jerks, and they always think the same stupid crap, and it's like no one ever questions it. And I kind of just I wanted to make something where I'm the asshole to the assholes, because no one ever says, "Oh, you're an asshole for saying don't follow your passion." And you know what? You need to hear that. You need to, if you say to people, don't follow your passions, even if it's true and even if it's statistically right, and even if in every single way it's not possible for a person to, fulfill their dreams, it's still, you're still kind of an asshole for pointing it out, for saying it, to getting on the internet and the message boards and saying it and getting your social media mob and your crappy, lunch rants about it, and everyone secretly hates you. If you say don't follow your passion, everyone secretly thinks you're an idiot. Everyone thinks you're the worst person in the world, and no one wants to be your friend. And the only reason anyone talks to you is because you're making us all hostages to you, and we're too polite. And I'm sure there are other people that do want to be your friends, and all of those people are also terrible. And you're just making, a terrible feedback of people that are the cesspool of human stupidity. And I'm sure you're gonna form an angry mob and start killing people because you're so resentful, because you're all fascist shitheads. I'm not even sure why I'm doing this. This is not a productive use of my time, and yet it's fun as hell. And maybe it's my passion. Yeah, that's it. This is my passion, and I know it's not profitable, or it's not going to be successful, or no one's going to watch it. But I'm following my passion of saying stupid shit into a microphone and then putting it on YouTube. And you can't stop me unless YouTube bans me, which you probably will, because you'll be so mad at me for saying these things. You'll be gravely offended that I didn't go along with what you wanted me to say. Oh boy. See, that's the problem, right? So I can be, yeah. This will probably be the end of my videos. Someone is gonna push that flag button, and someone listening to this is gonna agree with that flag button, and no one's gonna see that I have a counter argument in there, a point. I don't know. It's a shame that I'm grossly outnumbered, and that telling people to not follow their passion is celebrated, and what I say makes me a pariah. And I don't own a cell phone, so I have to stop talking because I can only talk for 15 minutes on YouTube.